What's up, Leo? Welcome to your mid to end of April reading. Give me a sec. All right. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, let's see what's your energy for mid to the end of April. What does Oracle have to say for you, Leo? Let's go. Light in the unexpected. So there's light in the unexpected is some sort of awakening or some sort of realization, you know. I like this card because it kind of says that regardless of what you're going through, you're choosing to shine your light, Leo. You're choosing to be the sun, okay? I think that's the card that I haven't really memorized these cards, so let me see what it says. Your overall energy here. And the message from Oracle is light in the unexpected. Light in the unexpected. Essential meaning the unexpected upheaval, disarray, working with sudden changes, lessons from unexpected sources, spreading love in difficult times, showing your true self, being a light worker in a place where it's needed the most. So, you know, it's like you're some sort of, I don't know, like a lot of people are talking about like the planets being, you know, not being in retrograde anymore, and we're coming out of that phase. And so you're coming out as a brand new person. You're coming out as a more creative type of Leo, right? You're choosing to understand really the towers you've had. You know, by towers I mean like the sudden changes and shifts that you've had previously, and now we're more focusing on the positive, right? Because it says that you shine your light even in the darkest moments here. So I think that you're changing the way you see things. You're changing the way you put your energy towards others, and maybe even disappointments in life. You know, you're changing all that, and I feel like that's a really good change for you, Leo. And yeah, that's what Oracle's saying right now. What's up, baby J? Is it Isha? What's up? I am good, thank you so much for being here. Let's see what we have for you, Leo, when it comes to just you. There is some sort of, okay, when it comes to finances here, Leo, I feel like for you, you're spending a lot right now. You're spending a lot. I feel like there's things happening here. Some of you guys are spending way too much. Five of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. There is some sort of, you know, you're overspending. I feel like you're not going broke, but I feel like you're draining your bank account or something like that. Okay, there is there's a sense of if you've been struggling with finances mid-April towards the end, I feel like there's going to be some sort of help here for you. There's going to be some sort of balancing for you financially. If you're unemployed, there's maybe a job, or there's maybe some sort of help that can help you obtain more money. So I feel like there's money coming towards you, and also I feel like it might be a little bit confusing for you when it comes to how to, you know, achieve or acquire this additional income that you're trying to achieve. Now, I do see you getting balance when it comes to your finances here. And, you know, what the cards are saying with the Seven of Pentacles is that there is a lot of opportunities here for you. There is a lot of options. There is a lot of ways you can make more money. Don't be afraid. Don't get discouraged when it comes to like your finances, Leo, because things will definitely get, you know, balance here with the Two of Pentacles. There's a fair decision being made here when it comes to your finances at work. I feel like at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like when it comes to your finances, Leo, things are you're looking great. You might be in a rough patch right now, like maybe mid, you know, April is like, maybe you overspend and you're trying to, you know, recoup or save up, or trying to balance your bank accounts. But it says that you're going to be good. Ten of Pentacles signifies that there's a blessing here coming towards you. There's some sort of payout. There's also more money. There's also maybe a paycheck that you didn't expect, or some sort of abundant amount that you did not expect. So, they're saying to just hold on, keep moving forward. I feel like maintain your vibration of that you attract. That's something that I want to say, and it's very important that you maintain, because when you have the Five of Pentacles at the beginning of the spread, it signifies this a feeling of lack. You're lacking, you're lacking money, you're lacking love, you're lacking, there's some sort of lack. And when you maintain that vibration of lack, you manifest nothing but, lack of whatever it is. And what I want you to say, and what the cards are saying right now, Leo, is to bring up your vibration, to disconnect from that lack mentality and connect to that everything's going to be fine, that there's something out there that is going to work out of nowhere. Seven of Pentacles, out of nowhere, somebody or something is going to come to you and help you through your finances. I know you're having a rough time right now, or not necessarily every Leo. I think I spent on the mic. Not necessarily every Leo, but I feel like some of you Leos are kind of like, having financial difficulties. If it's not difficulties, I feel like you're just like overspending, like you don't know when to cut it. And I feel like you're gonna realize mid-April, like, okay, hold up, like I can't go through my through my finances or through my bank account just like that. I have to like save up a little bit. I have to like slow down on the spending and really think about if whatever it is that I'm buying is really necessary. Some of you guys have some sort of multiple subscriptions that maybe you can get rid of and balance yourself in that way. Okay, sometimes it's going to be up to you, but I feel like there's some sort of blessing coming towards you that you were not even expecting, that it leaves you kind of confused and kind of like, because the Seven of Cups to me is like a little bit of, you manifested this through like being a little bit kind of, I don't want to say delusional, but like kind of like in a dreamy type of way, like like when somebody dreams of winning the lottery or having a nice car or getting this promotion or getting another another position at work, and it suddenly it happens and you're like, whoa, I knew that was gonna happen, or I had a dream about that and now it's here. And I'm telling you, some sort of blessing in disguise here that you don't see coming, but I think everything's gonna be good for you as long as you bring your vibration up, Leo, when it comes to your finances. For some of you guys, there's also like maybe you're thinking there's somebody that you keep thinking about, that you're trying to move from, and there's no communication, or there's like very little communication. This person is giving you the cold shoulder. This person is choosing to not talk to you. Vice versa, you're also choosing to disconnect from this person, but at the same time you feel like you need to connect with them. If you feel like you need to interact, like there's that moment in time where you're like holding on to the phone and you want to text this person, see how they're doing, and I feel like this person is doing the same thing, is feeling the same thing, or is feeling the same way, but at the same time, I think both of you guys are open to like new options or new possibilities when it comes to love. Or maybe if this is a friendship, it's just like you guys are just choosing to stay at a distance, just give each other the space and the time for you guys to, I don't know, maybe get balanced again. Here I feel like if this is a person that we're connecting to here, Leo, I feel like this person put your emotions up and down. Like I see the waves, and I feel like this person really did put your emotions through the roof and down under, because I feel like this person really doesn't understand how you felt for them. But I feel like you also didn't say anything with that Five of Pentacles. I feel like you also did not speak of your emotions and how turbulent it was for you, trying to understand this connection. If I feel like this connection left you in a position where you didn't know where this was going, and I feel like you chose to cut this thing out, or this relationship out, and focus on you. But it was very confusing for you, Leo, very, very confusing. But we're gonna tap onto how they feel about you. So if you have somebody in mind that you're thinking about, we're gonna pull some cards in a little bit in the love section, but I'm just getting general messages here for you. Okay, See, I'm telling you, Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like for some of you guys, you know, mid-April, you guys are still going to be like in this position of wanting to be single. You're looking good. Oh my God, you're getting a lot of attention, Leo. You're getting matches on if you're on any dating app, you're getting a lot of matches. People want to talk to you. People want to see you. For some reason, and I'm not trying to like, you know, I'm not trying to like to stroke your ego or anything like that, Leo, but for some reason it doesn't matter how you look or what you do, or even if you're shy or whatever, for some reason you're just acquiring a lot of attention, like a lot of attention, and you're like, but I don't even feel that good. I don't even feel important. I don't even feel good looking. I don't even feel, you know, like I'm dressed good for people to be just staring at me. But you are pulling people's attention. Leo, you are the center of attention mid through the end of April, and I feel like, you know, you're limited by the way you believe and think of things or think of yourself. So if you liberate yourself from like negative self-talk or these intrusive thoughts that you create in your head, where it limits you to be open or to be available for someone, you know, or maybe strike up a conversation with somebody new, then I feel like if you release all that, or if you get rid of those blockages that you create in your head with that Eight of Swords, I feel like things will definitely move forward for you, Leo. Like there is partnership here ahead for you. There is love if you wanted to. I'm telling you, when it comes to finances, you're good. Okay, this Nine of Pentacles is a card of you know, being content, having plenty, and also being single, but also being very people really do, there's something about you, like you are just you're projecting this energy of being whole as a person, being happy on your own, and being happy by yourself, and that attracts a lot of people. Okay, and you have a lot of attention right now, or you know, mid through the end of April. The Eight of Swords, to me, Leo, it's this energy of you need to break free out of all the, you know, the limitations you're putting on yourself. Okay, listen, I know I talk a lot about this, but I have to repeat it, and I know it gets old, but when you talk to yourself in a positive way, in a you know, like capable way, when you tell yourself you're capable, you become capable. It is funny how that works, because we learn, you know, our brain learns through repetition and the way we talk, right? If we talk negative, we're going to feel negative, we're going to feel low, we're going to, you know, vibrate low, and we're not going to feel capable of doing anything. But when we say positive affirmations, when we, you know, encounter an issue, an obstacle, a blockage in our lives, but we keep telling ourselves, I can do this, I can go through this, I can push through this, you know, we move the blockage away, we go around it, we go past it, and we overcome that negativity that we have. So it's a constant, you know, reminder to yourself that you can do anything here. And I know it sounds kind of cheesy, but it really works. Like, it really works. There is nobody here that is going to do some sort of ritual, some sort of energy work. The only reason all that works, or you think it works, is because you think somebody's healing you from afar, or you think somebody's doing something for you, and you allow it. So you start thinking, and you start beginning to think that you're healed, that you're okay, that now somebody sent you or did something to you, and you're great, you're meant to be awesome, and you're meant to be powerful, and you're meant to have a lot of money. But the thing is that you're believing it, and that's what, you know, that's what this whole thing is about. It's like you creating this reality based on what you want to experience in this lifetime. This is your own life, and this is, you know, I'm talking too much, huh? Here we go again. And this is how you form and you create your reality. Okay, you cannot create something great with blockages and obstacles, or, you know, you feeling like it can't be achieved, or you can't achieve it, right? So I feel like the Eight of Swords, it's kind of intrusive thoughts in your head, kind of blocking you from, but the way people see you is like Nine of Pentacles is like, damn, like Leo has it going on. You know, Leo's looking good, Leo's smelling good, Leo, you know, Leo's got it all, you know. Some of you guys, I feel like you guys will, That's funny, because I was gonna say some of you guys are gonna get a pet or something like that because she's holding a bird. But that's funny because I just got a pet. I just got a dog. You know, she's holding a bird here. I don't know if it can on the card, and I'm like, some of you guys have a pet or are gonna get a pet or something like that. But it's funny because I just got my dog, and literally like, you know, a couple of days ago, and man, that's crazy. All right, one last card for Leo, and then we'll go on to the love section. Five of Swords, there is a sense of like, okay, Five of Swords to me means a lot here, but I feel like you've acquired blockages when it comes to friendships or some sort of connection that you were experiencing here with somebody, like a romantic connection or something like that. I feel like you're choosing to not fight. You're choosing to walk away. You're choosing to let it be. You're not putting extra stress on you. You're feeling good. You're doing good, right? Internally, you're flopping back and forth because you do have the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords, again, it's you know what I'm telling you to, like, release and let go. Like, those blockages are only made by you, okay? Because you can overcome anything in this world. So I feel like you're choosing to not, you know, retaliate or not go against really what is difficult. You know, like when somebody says, oh, come and chase me, Leo, you're like, I don't need to chase. Like, I'm not gonna chase anybody. Why would I chase anyone, right? It's like you're not putting too much effort into something that it stresses you out, or that you have to like win, because you know that you're doing good. You know that you have a lot going on here, and if you're not having, you know, if you're not on the Nine of Pentacles, pretty soon, mid April to end of April, you're gonna have this really strong presence. And by that I mean, like, it could be like you walk into a restaurant, you walk into a coffee shop or something like that, and people are just staring at you. You go into work and people are like, oh shoot, you know, what's going on with Leo? The energy is good. The you know, the the aura is amazing around Leo for some reason, you know. And I feel like you're choosing to not make your life difficult, you know, mid through the end of April. You're not making your life difficult. Anybody that stresses you out, anybody that adds additional stress, you're just letting them go. You're saying, hey, you know what, it's cool that you feel like that about me, but I'm not about to chase you when you're not putting enough effort or whatever, or when you're not being equally you know, in this connection. Like, when I have to do more, like, we have to do the same. We have to put in the same energy into this connection, okay, if that pertains to a love situation here. But I feel like you're working through that. I feel like you're choosing to just walk away. You're slowly detaching from somebody that you thought was very good looking or a very good match for you, but there's a lot of blockages. You didn't, again, you know, seven of Cups and Eight of Swords, it's a energy of confusion and not knowing where the situation was going, not even having a clear view of whether you guys were going to be good or not. Okay, when it comes to finances, you're going to be good. Maybe a little bit of struggle mid-April, but by the end of April, you're going to be really good. You have the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles showing up here on your spread. Leo, just stay positive. Get out of that lack mentality. You have plenty. Remember that money is an extension of you. So however you feel about yourself and however you talk to yourself, that's how you attract money. So stay positive and know that everything just comes towards you, because you are the sun, baby. You are the light. All right. Okay, that's way too much. All right. All right. So this next section is going to be for the love section. So if you have some particular person in mind, whether you're in a relationship or maybe you guys are broken up, you guys are not talking or whatever, you don't know where you stand with this person, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to do a quick spread where I get a little bit of the energy of the situation of that particular person in your mind, and then their energy, how they feel about you, and you know how you feel about them, and then maybe a possible outcome. Okay, remember that these are general, so it might not resonate to all of y'all, but it's cool. But you know, we're gonna do more readings, and sometimes it resonates, sometimes it doesn't. It's not for everybody. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, tell me a little bit about the situation with this person in Leo's mind. Of course, I dropped this card. And my headphones are on the way. Oh. So we have the Temperance. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius. I have the Page of Cups. I'm getting a lot of messages here with this, Leo. I feel like there was some sort of connection here that you wanted to balance out. You wanted to heal this, or maybe this person wants to heal this connection. Maybe both of you guys wanted this. It's just that with the Page of Cups is a, you know, I gotta cover my eyes. I need to change the autofocus. With the Page of Cups, it's just kind of immature energy, right? It's like what I get here is like you wanted to fix the situation. You're very hopeful of the situation. You wanted to balance the situation, this connection out. You really did. You really wanted to heal it. But it feels like either you or them, or maybe both of you guys, put minimal work effort. And also a lot of words were said that weren't believed. Either your person did not believe you on how you felt, or maybe somebody opened up to you, or you to them. And it feels like it wasn't believable what they had to say. So you could tell me that if this is somebody opening up to you, you didn't believe whatever this person said. There's something there that just didn't click, or just didn't feel right. And you know, it could be vice versa as well. You could have opened up to somebody and that person could have been like, Leo doesn't seem that sure of what they're saying, or you know, there's a sense of not believing really, you know, what one person has to say here. There is a want to better this connection. There is a want to, you know, heal this connection, because I feel like with the Temperance, I feel like this connection, it was very energetic. I feel like the Temperance has to do more like maybe a connection that is kind of karmic, very, maybe like a soul connection, or maybe you guys were meant. There's a higher reason, or a higher calling for the reason that you guys, met or are going through this. Okay, it's not just because we randomly matched on Facebook, or we randomly matched on whatever app you're using, or you know, we randomly met at the gas station. There's a reason here bigger than, you know, just the sex and the love. There is a want. See, it's like when it comes to like the emotions, you don't know where you guys stand. Like both of you guys don't know where you guys stand. Like there is love being, you know, like this person could be saying, I love you, but like, you don't know if this person says, I love you as a friend, or if they're saying, I love you as, you know, like a romantic, you know, partner here. They do have a lot of sexual desire, and there is a lot of chemistry between y'all too. Like I physically, you guys do match pretty good. There is this attraction between y'all too. But when it comes to the emotions, when it comes to being honest and talking and speaking truth and from the heart, I feel like it falls very short. Like either somebody doesn't want to open up, or you know, somebody's just saying lies, like white lies, or maybe they don't want to fully. Some people don't choose to open up all the way because they don't want to seem vulnerable. Some people have that defensive mechanism. If you're dealing with somebody that has had trouble in the past with lovers, or maybe somebody who's like healing from a past connection, they tend to put up this current, or this defensive thing where they want to give you just a little bit, but they don't want to give you all, because they know what has happened in the past before. They always either get cheated on, or you know, it doesn't work out in their favor whenever they just open up and release all those emotions towards you. Okay, they're also afraid that they don't want to be too much for you, Leo. Okay, they don't want to, you know, open up the dam of emotions and like literally destroy whatever it is that you guys have here by doing that. But I feel like this person carries a lot, and they're just giving you like the minimal, you know, when it comes to what is going on inside of them, and how they feel about you as well. This person could be drinking about you. You could be drinking about them. There's a sense of like wanting to get a drink every time they think about you, or whenever they think about this whole situation, because I feel like maybe you guys are holding back right here. Oh my God, you guys. Whoa. Whew, Leo. Okay, so whoever you're dealing with, we have the let me cover my eyes here. We have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So this is two people interested in each other, but there's other things in the background. There's blockages here, and it has to do with somebody's emotions here. Okay, I feel like the feminine here doesn't know how to express what they want from you, Leo, and I feel like the masculine is a little bit like hurry up and tell me you want me, or something like that, or like hurry up and tell me what's going on so I can understand and come and swoop you off your feet. Now you guys do have the devil here, which it pertains to like maybe toxic traits, and it could be that, you know, somebody wants one person to chase, or, you know, it could also be that you guys connect over drinking, or maybe not necessarily doing drugs, but the connection is becoming so strong that it's also very toxic. You know, that's what I'm feeling. It's like when you have this really strong connection with somebody, or this really strong desire with someone, but they say you for some reason you connect with somebody and you have this strong connection, you know, you want to be next to them, and they reject you for just a little bit, or they say no to you, you start retaliating, you start trying to make them jealous, or you start to, you know, post things on Facebook or Instagram or things like that will get them jealous. So it's not that you're toxic, it's just that this connection is so strong and powerful that it's making you want to do things out of your, you know, normality here. Like it's this connection, and the more one avoids, the more the other one wants to retaliate or something like that. And I feel like it's hurting both of you guys. I feel like both of you guys want some sort of clarity here when it comes to because both of you guys have love for each other. This is a connection here. This is a partnership. Both of you guys have genuine love. If one is not saying that they love you, or you love them, then, you know, obviously they're keeping quiet. But I feel like both of you guys do have this strong, you know, connection, and it's like a connection. I mean, we have the cups, which is like the foundation of a really good, you know, you could say like this could be like a very strong soul connection, you know. I don't like the devil, and the devil is not good in any reading. And again, just to remind everybody, the devil is addictions, toxicity, meaning that this connection is throwing you off balance, and it's making you do weird things. Like you could even be saying, all right, if you're not going to answer my text message, I'm going to move on. I'm not going to talk to you. You know, it could be like that. That's the devil. That's the devil energy. And the other person is like, okay, well, if you're, you know, okay, you're not going to chase me, or if you're not going to talk to me, then I'm going to find someone else. There's plenty of Leos out there, you know. This is what this other person is saying. Is like, okay, you know, I can play that game too. So it's like two people clashing, but wanting to reconnect with each other, like wanting each other sexually and wanting to see each other, but at the same time is like not coming together because of the ego, or of not wanting to like fold for each other. Ah, that's weird. Let's see how they feel about you, okay? Let's see how they feel about you, Leo. How does this person feel about Leo? The Fool, see? 0. They feel that, I mean, they're here for a reason. They do want a new opportunity with you. They do want to refresh this connection with you, Leo. I think they, you know, because this card is coming out here, maybe they did make that, you know, pretty clear to you that they did wanted another opportunity with you, okay? They could also feel like you're maybe wanting to find someone new, or maybe you don't want to go back to this connection. You want just new. They also fear that. about you or the connection, that you might be getting away, or maybe they think that you're just looking for new rather than restarting this connection, because the temperance is there. Remember, I did say that this could be somebody from your past, and the Mercury retrograde just passed not too long ago, and I don't know how many retrogrades were happening or whatever. I'm not really an astrologer, but yeah, it brought a lot of things from the past back, right? A lot of people from the past back. Man, they see you as the one, Leo. See, they're okay. The way they see you and the way they feel about you is the Fool, the Four of Wands, which is a relationship. They feel really connected and in tune with you. They feel like you're the one. They also see you as the Nine of Pentacles, somebody who is very handy, who is very attractive, who is very desired, not necessarily by them, but by everybody. Like they see your popularity. They see your I mean, you are the sun, Leo, so they do see that. Yeah, they see you as what they're missing, what they want. You know, like you're the missing puzzle in their life or something like that. It's nothing but positive cards. Whoever it is that we're connecting to, they really wanted this connection. They really want this connection. It's just that either you guys are playing hard to get, or you guys are not. That devil card is blocking everything. And it could be addictions, it could be drinking, or it could be maybe some other third party or something, or I don't know. But I'm gonna clarify that devil card in a little bit, because it's bothering me. Let's see how you feel about them, Leo. Leo, you feel like you manifested this person. If this is a past person, you feel like you manifested this person back into your life. You really wanted another opportunity with this person. It's just that, look at that. Oh my God, what the heck is going on? It's like the Magician to the Nine of Cups. You're open to it. You're willing to work on this connection. You're willing to, I think you wanted to manifest, and you got this person to come back into your life. You have the Nine of Cups, which to me pertains that you invited this person out, or you're up to like meeting this person for drinks or whatever. You do have love and emotions for this person, Leo, 100%. So far, there is nothing negative. Oh, there we go. On your side, Leo, the way you feel about this person is that you're not gonna. We have the Emperor and the Seven of Swords there. So the way you feel about this person is that you don't trust, and that's what I was talking about. The Page of Cups there at the beginning is like somebody expressed their feelings, but it feels like someone here couldn't fully believe really what was going on, or if that was true. And with the Seven of Swords, to me, how you feel about them, Leo, is that you don't fully trust this person. This person could have been, back and forth. You don't know where they've been. They've been telling you a lot of stories, and so you're confused about it. They're also not making a move on you. They're also not allowing you to come towards them, or they seem to be in the spot where they don't want to show you that much emotions. Again, what we were talking about in the beginning is like the Emperor is posted there, but they don't show their true feelings. It's like somebody that says, yeah, we can hang out, but you can tell there's sparks there, but they don't allow you to connect any deeper. It's just there, I don't know. He could tell me that this person has Leo, you're telling me that this person could be like a little bit cold-hearted. It's hard to like get through this person's skin. This person is also a little bit defensive, or you just don't know what they really want. And I feel like everything is just rolling towards like a negative feeling here for this connection. Like it felt really good to go back to this person, or it felt really good to reconnect with somebody here, or if this person is brand new, it feels really good. But the fact that you can't seem to connect to them or to understand how they work or what they want is getting you super frustrated, and it's becoming very, very toxic for you. It's becoming an energy of getting you off balance here, Leo. I feel like when it comes to you, Leo, you're still posted. You're still trying to see where this is gonna go. I don't think I think you've been wanting to offer. I don't think you want to chase, Leo, but you've been wanting to offer. Maybe you did offer this person some sort of date or some sort of meetup or something like that, but it feels like this person didn't respond to you. It feels like this person, you know, the Knight of Cups is somebody, it's an energy of like you asking them out, like, let's go get a drink, or let's go do something, you know. And with the energy changes with the Emperor and the Seven of Swords, is like this person never replied back. This person really never said, oh, let's meet up this, you know, this certain day. It's like you don't trust them. They're all over the place. You don't trust them. They're not sure. They're not for sure. Even if they tell you that they want to be with you or that you're very attractive and all that, like they can be hyping you up, Leo, but you just don't see it as a genuine connection. You know, you just don't see them like that. You see them as somebody who's closed out and not willing to open up to them. Let me see what is this Devil card here. It's complicated and it's funny because it's like two people that want each other, but at the same time it's like two people that don't trust each other, and two people that are like mirroring each other. Whenever one feels like discontent with the connection, they both go their separate ways, or they both push each other away. Devil is the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so to me, the devil is here to let us know that due to, and you know, the Queen of Swords, it's an energy of like kind of like, yeah, she's a nice person, she's a good person, but she doesn't take any BS for nobody. And it's like the devil it's telling me that maybe you realized the truth, or maybe you're not seeing the truth, could be. And then you're choosing to walk away. You're choosing to push each other away. You know, the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Cups is like, okay, I get it. I got it. If you don't want me, you know, and this person could also be saying that if you don't want me, if Leo doesn't want me, or you, Leo, could be saying, if this person doesn't want me, I'm out. I'm good. This connection is too intense, too difficult, too negative, too I don't know, it's just throwing you off of your balance here. And I think it's pushing you guys to just walk away from each other here. But you guys do want each other. You guys do. Like, Three of Wands. I don't know, Leo. This is crazy. This is one of those telenovela type of, you know, connections here. You deserve love, Leo. You are lovable. If this person is like telling you or not showing you love or not being emotionally available, and that's throwing you off, because Leos do require a lot of attention. Leos do require some sort of validation and feedback, right? And not necessarily to be the center of attention, but to be, you know, to know that something is solid and something is true. And when Leo doesn't have that, Leo gets thrown off balance. Oh, Leo is no bueno when it comes to like somebody rejecting the Leo. You deserve love. You're lovable. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Not necessarily that it's gonna happen with this person, but it feels like the honeymoon card to me, especially when we have some sort of connection here where you guys cannot come together, then it's more like just focus on yourself. Take a vacation, do a trip, or, you know, get out there, do a walk or hike or something, so you can just reconnect with yourself. But you do deserve love, and nobody needs to be in this type of energy. Either you guys open up and clarify everything like adults, or best believe that you guys are going to end up walking from each other, walking away from each other. There we go. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Could be that both of you guys have some sort of ex or some sort of, relationship that you guys are walking away from you. It could be one person only. I don't know. You're going to tell me that, Leo. But the release your ex, there's a third party here. Third party going on. And it's not like it's present right now. It's like they're still lingering in their energy, okay? I don't feel, because it didn't come out that this third party was, in the connection or happening right now. It's more like it's someone from the past, but it's like they're still thinking about that person. They could still be texting, but maybe they're not meeting up or anything like that, okay? Oh man, I hate this. See, you guys have chemistry as well at the bottom of the deck, and that's something that I said with that Knight of Wands, like sexual desire and chemistry. I don't know if I should pull an outcome for this one. Let me just pull it. What's a possible outcome in this situation for Leo? What's a possible? Oof, no bueno. Possible outcome. Nobody's gonna speak to each other. So you guys being quiet. You guys, I feel like you're not gonna open up, Leo. I don't think they're gonna open up either. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Seven of Cups. That to me is an energy of like saying, well, it is what it is. We tried, and let's move on. Let's not talk to each other. Let's avoid each other on purpose. That's the Five of Pentacles, is on purpose. And the Moon is like wondering about them or them about you, but not speaking out. Seven of Pentacles is like looking for new opportunities, looking to see what's out there, but still confused on this situation here that came back. And that's funny because sometimes the retrogrades will bring people back, and the whole idea or the whole mission of somebody coming back to us is to actually close out a cycle and say, hey, we had what we had and it just didn't work out for whatever reason. You could say that you put in more effort, or they put in more effort, or whatever it is. It doesn't matter. If this connection was brought by the Mercury retrograde, then I think the most what I could say is like, this is where, if it's not working out, then this is where we close out the cycle for good and say, hey, handshake, it was nice hanging out with you, but we got to move on. If you guys could open up and talk and release that devil from this energy, this will be where like, okay, you know what? We broke up back in, 2010 and, hey, let's redo this again. Then the energy will be so much different, but I feel like this is one of those where it's like, it just didn't work out. Nobody put effort towards it. And it just literally, the universe was like, all right, it's pretty clear that you guys don't want this. Okay, it's pretty clear that you guys have love for each other, but you guys do not want this anymore, or there's some sort of lack here when it comes to this connection. It could be the ego of the Leo. It could be the other person's pain, trauma, or ego as well. It could be another Leo that you're dealing with. I don't know, but yeah, it's just saying that there's more additional work that either you, Leo, or them still have to do for you guys to be able to come back together. The universe is saying, yeah, nice try. Temperance, yeah, nice try, but all that work for what? To ghost each other, to not open up, to all that work, all that manifesting each other back, and to just let it die like this. Okay, that's what I'm getting, Leo. I don't know if that kind of resonated with you, but that's what I got. All right, let's see for new or single Leos, new love for single Leos. What's coming up for the single Leos? What's coming up for the single Leos? Oh God, come on, Leo. Knight of Wands. Well, you what? You're a victim. You're a victim to what, Leo? You gotta get out of that victim mentality. I'm talking to myself right here. 5 of Wands. Oh no, look at all that fiery energy. 901s, 501s is just not the best energy to have when it comes to like being open and available, right, for dating. It shows here that you have this barrier in front of you, like there's this little wall that you hide behind, Leo, and you're not letting anybody come in because you got your heart broken, you have some sort of boo-boo here, and you're a little too sensitive, and you know, yeah, my ex from, you know, 12 years ago, we had a really good connection, and he or she cheated on me, and just because of that I haven't been able to love again, you know. 501s, you make it more complicated than what it is. It's just, and I feel like you're just, okay, I get it. Maybe you're hurt. Maybe somebody did break your heart. Maybe you're tired. You're sick and tired, just like I am. Sick and tired of like dealing with narcissists, dealing with liars, with dealing with people that just want to have sex, you know. Right? Let's just put that out there. You're tired of like wanting to compete, and you're like saying, why can't I just find somebody that is gonna be natural, where we don't have to like compete or chase each other, where we could just align and connect and you know, have a natural, you know, connection here. Because 901 or 501s, very chaotic energy when it comes to like wanting to manifest someone here into your life. If anything, you do have a lot of people trying to, I think you are matching a lot on the dating apps, Leo. And you know, 501 sometimes it does signify like people wanting to fight for you or competing for you, right? But you're not doing anything about it here. And it just makes the whole process just complicated for you, Leo. And undecisive when it comes to who to choose or what to pick or who to pick or what. There's two people in your life right now, Leo, or pretty soon, April, mid to the end, there's going to be two people that are going to be wanting to get your attention. They're going to want to get your, you know, they're going to want to talk to you, and you're going to be confused on who to choose and which one to go with, right? I feel like there's somebody still in your mind that hurt you. April, you're still carrying somebody in your head that hurt you or kind of hurt your feelings, you know, bruise your ego here, Leo, and you're still thinking of that person. At the same time, you're still looking for something new or someone new. I feel like you're battling those memories because you really want somebody here, but like you're forcing yourself to go away from this person and find somebody new. Look at that. It's, oh my God, who are we kidding? And 7 of Wands, you're very defensive. You're not open all the way, I would say, to like meeting somebody. It's like you match and you say, hi, how are you? And then completely ghost them, or you know, like you don't give that much information about you, Leo. 7 of Swords is like you don't trust people, but people also don't trust you because your communication is very very on and off, very shallow as well. Like it's like people can feel like your energy, and it's like I can tell Leo doesn't want to talk to me. I can tell Leo Leo is just like forcing themselves to message me, you know. That's what I feel that is going on. It's because you have this 2 of Swords and somebody's heavy in your mind. Okay, maybe you're still detaching from somebody, you're letting somebody go, but at the same time you're like, okay, I'm gonna let somebody go, but I'm gonna find someone new. And you know that saying, one nail gets another nail out, then you know maybe that's what's gonna happen. Maybe, you know, you're in the works of you releasing this one person, you can maybe already get started in finding someone new, but it just never works like that, Leo. It just doesn't work. Well, maybe sometimes. I've heard stories of some of my friends that they were leaving somebody and they met someone else. I feel like that's a red flag. When somebody's leaving a connection or is healing from a connection and they latch on to someone else, that's a red flag. I'm not saying that it's not love or that it's not worthy exploring it. To me, it's just a red flag, because some people have this, they want attention and they can't be alone. So they, first person that says, oh, I feel something for you, they'll latch on and say, okay, I'll take this one because I don't want to be alone, because, you know, somebody just broke up with me and I feel lonely. And so it's more of a, you know, a feeling of not wanting to be alone. So to me, that's a red flag. When somebody says, oh, I just left a relationship of 5 years, literally like 2 months ago, I'm good. You know, and especially when they start saying like things like, oh yeah, we, you know, they, you know, like somebody went to jail, they got into a fight where it was just very toxic and very, very, very bad ending, like a very bad ending. I'm like, okay, thanks, but no thanks, you know? I just don't see anything new happening for you through the month of April here, Leo. I feel like you're just in the defense mode. I think if you're, and going back to the first reading that I did, which was the general reading, going back to that and removing the blockages and that negative mindset, right, that you're creating on yourself. I feel like if you were able to remove that, I think you'll be able to connect and allow somebody into your life. If you were to be a little bit more genuine when it comes to like messaging them and, you know, trying to really connect with somebody. But it feels like your attention is somewhere else. Your attention is not towards meeting someone new. It's like your attention is like on this wounded heart you have, or some sort of bruised ego that you're dealing with here. I think you're going to choose to disconnect and be a little bit secretive for the rest of the month of April and not allow anybody, although you are going to be in the dating apps. I feel like there's really nothing new happening here. There is matches and there is competition for you, but you are not allowing anybody in. You in your little head are not sure what you really want just yet. But it feels good to know that people want you. I will tell you that 100%. It feels really good. And maybe that's what you need to get that bruise out of your ego, is like somebody to come and stroke it and remind you of who you are. But when it comes to new love, I really don't see anybody here making an appearance here. I feel like you're just choosing to just chill, be a little bit secretive, you know, a little underground here. Not necessarily like hermit, but more like, if it happens, it happens. Again, you deserve love and the chemistry. You know, you're looking for somebody with chemistry, and you feel like a lot of people don't have what you're looking for, and the chemistry is just not there. But it says here that you deserve love. That's the second time, you know, Leo gets this card, you deserve love. And it's like, yeah, you will manifest love. It's just that you have to believe it and you have to accept that you do deserve love here. That's all I have for you, Leo. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. I am gonna go on to the next zodiac sign and continue this for as ever much I can read, I guess. I think Fridays is going to be the singles. If you're a single person looking for love, I am doing a singles ready to mingle type of reading. So Fridays, I'm going to set up a time, and we're all going to meet up here. Everybody's single. Post your name, location, age, zodiac sign, whatever. See if you can strike up a conversation with somebody here on the chat. And I think it's, you know, like I said it before, I think it's maybe it could be like a good idea, because everybody here in the tarot community has gone through it, right? And we know the red flags and we know what we want. So I think because we come together for tarot and all this, I think it'll be easier to match with somebody who is more aligned in the wanting to find that, you know, 10 of Cups or 10 of Pentacles with somebody. So that would be the goal, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense, but thank you so much for being here. I appreciate everybody. And on to the next one. Peace. Doris, Maria, what's up? Vanessa, thank you so much for being here.